About the author. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet and actor, regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and often called the Bard of Avon. Early life. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 at Stratford upon Avon, a market town in England, to John Shakespeare, a glovemaker, and Mary Arden. He most likely studied at the local grammar school, where he learned Latin and classical literature, but there is no record that he went to a university. Career in London. As a young man he went to London and became an actor and playwright, joining a leading theatre company that later became known as the King's Men. Between about 1589 and 1613 he wrote at least 37 plays, including comedies, histories, tragedies, and late romances that were performed in popular theatres such as the Globe. Major works. His famous plays include tragedies like Hamlet, Othello, King Lear and Macbeth, comedies like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Twelfth Night, and history plays like Henry V and Richard III. He also wrote 154 sonnets and several long narrative poems, which show his skill in describing love, time, beauty, and human emotions in a highly musical style. Later life and reputation. Shakespeare retired to Stratford around 1613 and died there in 1616, but his plays and poems continued to be printed, performed, and admired after his death. Today he is studied all over the world, and his works are valued for their deep understanding of human nature, rich language, and powerful characters. Summary. Past memories and pain. When the speaker sits alone in quiet, sweet, silent thought, he begins to remember his past life and all the things he wanted but could not get. He feels that he has wasted valuable time and adds new sadness to old sorrows by thinking again about failures and disappointments. Loss of friends and opportunities. He remembers precious friends who have died and feels as if death has hidden them forever, so his eyes fill with fresh tears. He also mourns old loves, missed chances, and beautiful experiences that have vanished, so every memory makes him suffer the same pain once more. Mind as a court or account book. The poem compares his mind to a court session or an account book, where he carefully counts each grief like a money loss. He pays again for past hurts by reliving them in his thoughts, as if the sorrow was never paid off before. Power of friendship and Levine. The final couplet. The mood suddenly changes when he thinks of his dear friend, the person to whom the sonnet is addressed. The memory of this friend is so strong and comforting that it makes him feel as if all his losses are restored and all his sorrows come to an end. Glossary. Session, a formal sitting or meeting. Here, a serious time of thinking. Sweet silent thought, quiet and pleasant deep thinking. Remembrance, the act of remembering past events. Things past, events and experiences that are over. Memory and sorrow. Summon up, call back into the mind, bring to memory. Old woes, long ago troubles or sorrows. For bemoaned moan, sorrow that has already been cried over. Dear time's waste, precious time in life that now seems lost or wasted. Legal/account word sessions of thought, like a court session held inside the mind. Summon up remembrance, call memories as if calling people into court. Cancelled woe, sorrow that is erased, as if a debt is cancelled. Account, a record of gains and losses, like an account book of life. Pay my losses, suffer or feel the cost of something again. Friendship and comfort. Dear friend, a very close and beloved friend. Restored, given back, made whole again. All losses restored, all earlier losses feel repaired in the heart. Sorrows end, sorrows come to a stop, sadness finishes.